Bryce Miller is up on the mound. He's making his second big league start. Ryan, he's making his T-Mobile Park debut. Sat down the first 16 A's hitters that he faced in his major league debut on the road trip.
Stepping in to lead things off is Mauricio Dubon.
A swing and a miss. Chasing 96 off the plate, and Bryce Miller starts off where he left off. Now facing Bregman. Bregman shoots this out to Trammell, who went out. Now comes in a few strides. First two men sat down.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1-1 pitch is hit up the middle for a base hit. Astros have their first base runner.
Two-out base runner for Jose Abreu. Swing and a miss. He handcuffs him at 97 miles an hour. Abreu is retired. 2 strikeouts and a scoreless first for Bryce Miller.
Last game here in Seattle. It's going to be started by Brandon Bielak. Last time he was on the bump as a starter for the Astros, but was back on September 24th of 2021 against the Oakland A's. He has plenty of experience against these Seattle Mariners.
Julio leading things off as usual. Julio takes ball 4.
1 on and no one out for Ty France. And that is smoked to left field. Julks giving chase, and that is off the wall down the line. On his way to third, Rodríguez, he'll stop there, and France is in the second with a hard hit double.
3 hits in yesterday's ball game. Came into this series very cold, but you can't keep a hitter like France down for too long.
Here's Jared Kelenic.
A little broken back, caught by Pena, and somehow Ty France thought that ball was going to be in left field and made a terrible base running mistake. Ty France was trying to get a huge jump off second and cost his team an out. Now Bielak can see his way out of this situation if he can get Eugenio Suarez. And today Brandon Bielak with that line out to third works around a second and third nobody out situation. Got some help from a base running mistake, but it's still a 0 on the board. We're scoreless.
Jeremy Pena will come to the plate, and Pena hits it high in the air out to left center. It sends back Trammell onto the edge of the track. Now onto the track, makes the catch for the first out. Back to first goes Tucker. So 1 out and Tucker at first for Corey Julks. There goes Tucker. The pitch is inside. Throw down to second on a hop. Is in time to get Tucker. A 1-hop throw by Cal Raleigh to Jose Caballero. No argument from Tucker. He's caught stealing for the first time in 6 attempts this year, and there are 2 away.
Swing and a miss. 96 at the knees. Third punch out, Bryce Miller over a couple of scoreless frames.
There's J.P. Crawford, left-handed hitting shortstop. That's hit the other way and through the left side for a base hit right between Pena and Bregman. And J.P. Crawford is on with a 2-out single.
There's Caballero. Got jammed. This is dropping. Pena trying to find it, and he cannot. He dunks a single into shallow left field. 2 outs, 2 on. Here is Trammell. Trammell, a high fly. Myers, track at the wall. He makes the catch. Mariners strand a pair. Scoreless through 2. Julio leads it off. Top of the order. Julio tees off. There it goes. Watch it fly. Julio. 111, 454.
That ball was crushed. We said he was close. I think that proves your point, Aaron.
Here's Ty France. That's hit hard. Through the hole, 6 side on the left side in the left field, a base hit.
Jared Kelenic will be the batter here with a runner on first and nobody out. Kelenic hits one towards short, could be 2. Pena steps on the bag and throws in time. That's a nice double play for Brandon Bielak there, getting Jared Kelenic to ground one up the middle.
And that'll bring up Eugenio Suarez. Pitch swung on, line drive down the left field line. That's a fair ball down into the corner. Corey Julks going to dig it out. Gino loping into second with a 2-out double here in the third. His 5th double of the season. Get those vibes going again. Here's Cal Raleigh.
Oh, right past Abreu. Suarez is coming around. The Mariners capitalize on this as Cal Raleigh slides into second. They tack on another run.
Yeah, this is straight through the wickets right here for Abreu.
2-0 Mariners in the bottom of the third. Yordan Alvarez leads it off. He struck him out. Up in the attic at 97. Bryce Miller punches out Yordan Alvarez.
1 away, and here's Jose Abreu.
This time he takes care of the job. He strikes out Abreu at 96 miles an hour.
And again, just sticking with it on that top part of the strike zone, Bryce Miller.
Into center field. Playable for Julio. Fights the sun just a bit, and he puts it away for out number 3. Miller retires Alvarez, Abreu, and Tucker in a scoreless 4th. J.P. Crawford leads off the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball, and it's into center field. Crawford a multi-hit game. Here's Jose Caballero. Jose calls for time, and now Scott's upset. Cuzzy, our home plate umpire.
A bit of drama this last couple days with this crew.
I'm not sure what's going on here. It looked like time was called, and if that's the case, why is Scott Service upset?
I don't know. Phil Cuzzy didn't make any indication that there was a ball or a strike called. He just called timeout, correct?
That's fine.
Yeah.
But why would the Mariners be upset if time was granted? Martine's the one who should be upset.
I think Martine might have been arguing, why are you calling timeout in the middle of my pitcher's windup?
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. The Astros are the ones that should have had
to be upset.
Yeah. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Oh, hey.
Martin, Maldonado, and Caballero going at it. We're going to have the benches clear here and meet at home plate. That was a very odd sequence to me. Why were the Mariners chirping if they were granted the time that they asked for? And then after that last pitch, Maldonado and Caballero getting into it.
Yeah, the veteran Martin Maldonado had a comment for Jose Caballero. And that's what you always know, that Martin is going to have the best interests of the Astros and of his pitchers in mind. Still a conversation going between Julio Rodríguez, Martin Maldonado. But there was the timeout. Martin had a couple of words, and Caballero wasn't backing down. He's like, why are you messing with my pitcher? It looked like Cuzzy was talking to Caballero, trying to calm him down.
When this whole thing started, there was no reason for the Mariners to be chirping from their dugout because they were granted
the timeout. Yeah.
The Astros were the ones that could have had the beef, and Maldi was the one who turned around and said something to Phil Cuzzy. And then obviously Caballero on the next pitch had a little running conversation with Maldi. And next thing you know, the benches are heading towards home plate.
So 1 away for the Mariners, bottom of the 5th. Swinging a line shot into the gap in left center field. That's going to go for extra bases. This kid can run. Jarrett heading for second. Up with the ball. The bobble out there by Jokes. Now the throw in, and Kelnick in at second base with a 1-out stand-up double.
Hard hit up the middle. It's smothered. What a diving stop. Dubon can't get a clean throw off. He prevents a run. The Mariners have him on the corners. See what Teoscar can do here. 2 outs and 2 on. Good take, well off the plate, does not chase the slider, and the Mariners have him loaded.
Brandon Bielak will be lifted. The new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Gage. He'll come into a bases loaded 2-out situation facing J.P. Crawford, who is 4 for 4 this year with the bases loaded.
And now, well, oh, they call a balk. They call a balk. It brings home the Mariners' 3rd run.
Now he was pointing at his feet. Phil Cuzzy was. You can watch Matt Gage right here. Sees his foot up, down, again. Not having it.
Swing and a miss. Gage strikes out Crawford to end the inning and strands a couple of runners. The Mariners do get 1 run in the inning on the balk. It's now 3-0 Seattle.
2 outs. Here comes Alex Bregman, as if you couldn't tell.
Julio cut it across out towards the gap. He's there for out number 3. Bryce Miller in his T-Mobile Park debut has sat down the last 11 straight Astros hitters, and he's held the reigning champs off the board through 6. There's Abreu.
There is his first hit of the series, a line drive all the way to the wall in right center field. Abreu will have his 5th double of the season as he strolls into second base with a 1-out double here in the 7th.
Here's Tucker.
That's one up the middle. That's a base hit. Abreu's going to score, and the scoreless streak is over for Gabe Spire. It's a 3-1 Mariners lead as Tucker drives in a run. Kyle Tucker with his 5th hit of the series.
And now the Astros are down to their final out here in the top of the 9th inning.
Strike 3 called. This game is over. The Mariners win it, and they take the first series of the season against the Astros.